And we're recording. Hello guys, today we're gonna do a reaction video. Yeah. Cause I wanna do a reaction video. And if you want gameplay, well, this video has to get like
okay, class.
1 like.
Spell Wednesday. I don't know how to spell Wednesday.
Okay,
well, James, just sound it out. Oh, okay.
Shoot.
So, like this? No, James, it's...
Oh gosh, dang it. Okay, come on, we're gonna react to this.
Okay, class. Spell Wednesday. I don't know how to spell Wednesday.
Yes.
Well, James,
No,
just
no,
sound it
no, you
out.
don't.
Oh, okay. So, like this? No, James, it's Wednesday.
I know, that's
You
stupid.
said sound it out, and that's how you sound it out. Ha ha ha! You think you have it bad? Do is spelt with an X. It comes to no surprise that I'm terrible at spelling. I feel like everyone in life falls into 2 categories. Either you're good at math and bad at reading, or you're weird. And if you've seen my other videos, you know that I'm a math boy. My mom told me that I have dyslexia because she has dyslexia
Cough-ity cough,
and I have
cough,
all the
cough.
symptoms, but we never got that diagnosis.
Sorry
by
about that,
doctors,
guys.
So, you can't make me take my meds, Mom.
Yeah,
a lot of
take
times
that,
what I do to cover up the fact that I
doctors.
spell lower than a first grade level is I will purposely misspell words to the point where it's obviously a joke. You thought I was doing that to be funny, but it's actually because I have zero self-confidence in my spelling, and I don't want anyone to point out my mistakes. I mentioned this in a different video, but in elementary school, I was put into an honors program, and everyone had to take spelling tests a grade ahead of their level. And by everyone, I mean everyone except me, because I failed every single spelling test. So I had to take spelling tests that were on level. Ew. Every week when we took a spelling test, I would have to move to the back of the classroom, and the teacher would stand right next to me. She'd call out everyone else's word, which had like 8
Wait,
syllables,
look at this.
on level. Ew. Every week when we took a spelling test, I would...
Look at that guy that looks like James, but he's kind of red. Look, he looks just like James, but he's red. No, if you look closely at him, he's like turning red.
Would have to move to the back of the classroom, and the teacher would stand right next to me. She'd call out
Look
everyone
at
else's
that.
word, which had like 8 syllables, like anti-disestablimentarianism, and then she'd turn to me and give me my on-level word. James, your word is cat.
Cat.
Also, one year our class did a spelling bee, and everyone had to participate, and like, I didn't even care that I was the first one out. Hey, that's almost my name. Another thing that I mentioned in a pretty old video is also one year our class did a spelling bee and everyone had to participate, and like, I didn't even care that I was the first one out. Hey, that's...
The first one out, the odds one out. Oh, that's
almost my
cool.
name. Another thing that I mentioned in
So
a pretty
cool.
old video is that I used to have a speech impediment when I was little. I couldn't pronounce my ahs and I talked like this. I'm good now. Obviously. So every other day during school, I had to go to a speech therapy class, and one day the teacher who taught me how to pronounce my ahs, I'll call her Mrs. Kool-Aid, gave me this sheet of paper with a bunch of raindrops on it, and she said, for every raindrop on this page, say the word raindrop. But then she just left the room, and I said, well, I'm not going to do this. I didn't say raindrop a single time. Because, like, no one was even there. No one would have seen me not saying raindrop. So why would I do something that I didn't want to do? But then, the funny part is, when she came back, she asked, are you finished saying your raindrops? No.
Oh my gosh,
well,
you're
how
so
many did you
stupid.
say? I didn't say any. You stupid child. I told her the truth for some reason.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know why.
I know.
It's probably the easiest lie in my life to get away with. But
Yeah.
that's why I remember this story. I'm still mad at myself for telling the truth. And I had to say raindrop a bunch of times in front of her, and she would only go to the next raindrop until I said it right. And it was terrible. It really hurt my feelings. Since I was struggling with reading and spelling, I had to get an
It hurt my feelings.
An incredible, excellent personality, which
My
meant
feelings.
I had to go to a special class for a little bit during school. And the teacher who taught this class was none other than Mrs. Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
I don't know why I said it like that. I don't remember anyone ever telling me I was put into a special needs class. I just remember going into speech therapy every other day, And then those classes slowly morphed into teaching me how to read and spell. I don't know, I thought reading this book would have helped me talk better. 2 other kids were in the reading class with me, and I remember the day when reading for me just clicked. Us 3 were given a simple sentence to read. It was about bees. It was so simple. It was literally just
That's from
to
the
defend
bee
their
movie.
hive from wasps. Bees don't sting the wasp. Instead, they all crowd around the wasp and flap their wings to raise their body temperature, heating up the wasp until it dies. And then Mrs. Kool-Aid asked us, okay, how do bees defend against wasps? And the other 2 kids said, they sting them. And I said, what? No, you Moans! Didn't you read this?
Moans?
The words in this paper have meaning when placed in a certain order convey information. Also, I never want to get hugged by a bee. So I was in these classes all the way until the 6th grade. I was getting better at reading. Still wasn't great, but I was getting better at it. And one day, Mrs. Kool-Aid said, you know, James, you should try competing in the Battle of the Books. Battle of the Books? Battle of the Books? Battle of the Books!
Oh, shit.
Finally, reading sounds fun! At my school, Battle of the Books was this competition where students were given a list of 4 books.
I actually do have that on my school.
Yeah.
Then
It sucks.
yeah, it sucks. We have better books though. These are the worst books ever.
To read within a time limit of like 2 months. I don't remember how long it was.
Oh,
and after
God.
however many months it was, the contestants would sit in an auditorium and take turns answering questions about the books. And whoever got the most
Questions
questions
about
right
the
would get a
books.
pizza party. And that's where the battle part comes in.
Battle.
We'd kill each other for pizza. And then there were 2 more rounds, each with 4 more books. So there was a
fidget
total of
spinner.
12 books you had to read. And we were allowed to be with a partner. So my partner was TJ. Hey,
Ooh.
TJ, do you remember Battle of the Books? Yeah, man, it was great. Now, you're probably thinking that 4 books in 2 months isn't that hard, especially since they're kids' books. But as someone who didn't read any books on my own outside of school, it was a challenge. But I
Challenge.
discovered a way to cheat the system. I discovered something called audiobooks. Instead of having to sit still and read the
Audiobooks.
book, I could just have someone read the book to me. And I would get through the book so much
look at
faster. I'd be able to read a book in about 8 hours as opposed to reading a book never, because I would never be able to finish a book on my own. And I was actually able to
Dumbhead.
understand what was going on. I legitimately thought that listening to audiobooks was cheating because of how well it worked. So I never told anyone my secret. Until just now. Please don't tell anyone. I didn't just turn on an audiobook and start playing video games.
Please
No, I
don't
sat
tell
my bed
anyone.
next to the CD player and followed along with the book, and sometimes I even took notes. I've wanted to talk about my love for audiobooks for so long, but I can't, because then people will think I'm getting paid by a certain company,
Oh, God.
but I'm not, and I'll prove it.
Oh yeah, hit him with
Instead
the
of wasting
bat.
your money on quality audiobooks made by professionals, you guys should all check out LibriVox.org, where you can listen to free public domain audiobooks, which means there's only old-timey classical books on it, like Aesop's Fables, which in my
Great.
opinion is all you need. Anyway, TJ and I did the Battle of the Books, and for one of the rounds,
This
TJ
is
was
my
sick, so I had
first,
to answer the questions
like,
all by
videos
myself, and I
like
never
this.
forgave him for that. And also the whole time I was
So he
keeping
just
track
got
of
air show.
everyone's points, and
I
me
think
and
that's
TJ
what
got
it's
the
called.
most questions right. My math skills are
Questions.
finally being useful. I was already craving the pizza. After the last round, the teacher said, okay, I'll tally up all the points and let you all know who the winner is in a
Choose the
couple of weeks.
puppet.
But since I was
Choose
keeping
the
track of everyone's
puppet.
score, I already knew we won. I turned to TJ and I said, TJ, guess what? We already... Oh, this is the round that you missed.
James, you're
How did I not
stupid.
notice that until just now? But then, a couple of weeks go by, and I'm not hearing any news about a pizza party.
Ooh.
I was expecting to walk into class one day, and there would just be a pile of pizza boxes waiting for me. But that never happened. The teacher in charge of the competition was the librarian, so one day I went up to her and I asked, so, did you ever say who won the Battle of the Books?
With the puppet.
Also, my favorite pizza is barbecue chicken. And she said, oh, these 2 5th graders won. So the Battle of the Books was for both 5th and 6th graders. I was a 6th grader, so I went to all the 6th grader battles. But apparently, there was some low-life 5th grader who got every single question right and stole my pizza party. And that taught me a valuable lesson. Even when you work hard, you
8
don't
minutes.
always get what you want in life.
No, you don't.
That's okay. Because one day, you'll be an adult and you can
Oh,
buy all the pieces you want
shit.
without having to read first.
Okay.
There? Any of you down for a game of soccer? I mean football? This is 100% James. This isn't someone else doing the end card. This is me. This is James. I would never ask someone else to make an end card for me because I was too late.
Okay, that was my reaction to the video. It was short. I know it was short. But I just wanted to make a video like this because I never made a video like this. It's my first one because I just got this app. And yeah. So, I'll see you guys later, I guess. And I know I haven't posted like many YouTube videos because I didn't like have any ideas. So if you go down the comments and you could like literally tell me like any idea, but not the bad ones that I don't like. I don't like. There's something think in your head, like if you want me to do something, I'll do it maybe, and I'll give you a shout out. So if you like this video, go in the comments to see more. I'll see you later. This is my end intro. Bye. What the fuck is happening? Son.